Hey everyone, G-Pop here, and I started this recording right after finishing my Dead Apostle Noel recording reaction, and I'm just doing this right now. First of all, in my last video, I forgot to mention it's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's to everyone in Asia, and Europe. I think Europe right now. I think Europe already in the New Year's. For us, we're still in 2021. We're still living in the past in East Coast, but I just want to say. First off, Happy New Year's, or soon to be Happy New Year, or everyone else in North America, Happy New Year's Eve. This just got dropped, the last piece of news for Melty Blood before we go into 2022, and what a doozy it is. This is a character, so, Dead Apostle Noel, she did kind of have a bit of reaction. People either hated her or they loved her. I'm more like, cool, we got a new character, and I like her gameplay. I have no issues with Noel and herself. But Aoko, I knew Aoko was a favorite. A lot of people love her. Her character, her personality. She is a classic. Well, I wouldn't say classic. Well, she is kind of classic because she's been around since Melty Blood React as a final boss in that game with White Land. She was the secret final boss, actually, or out after White Land. But she's also a very important character in the Tsukihime series. Now the thing is, the reason why she was also revealed today, which makes a lot of sense, is because her own game just came out. I don't remember the name of it. It's like Mahoyo or something like that. They just revealed details about that. I think they're making a movie about it, and they're also making, I think, a visual novel. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong about that, but yes, this is a huge deal. This is a huge deal that she's just been released. She is from, Maho Sukai. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, Maho Sukai. I'm just Googling it right now. Maho Sukai no Yoru. I think that's what they just announced. So it makes sense that not only that, she has her own visual novel, or I think novel or visual novel, I don't remember, that she is the main protagonist about. But she is also a very important character for Tsukihime and Melty Blood. Now, the thing about Tsukihime, this is not a spoiler because it kind of shows in the very beginning of the thing, but in the intro of Tsukihime itself. But what happens is that she's the one who gave what's his name, Shiki, Tonoshiki, his glasses. And the reason why they're very magical glasses that she stole from her sister. That what it does is that it kind of puts her death eyes of perception into control, so he doesn't like see all the lines anymore. He's able to like see the world normally now. So that's the right reason why Shiki always wear glasses. And it's not because he has bad eyesight. Well, it is bad eyesight, but not in the same way we think. But it's to kind of like make sure he doesn't keep seeing the lines, because it kind of made him like, I don't know, but. It's to help him keep in control. So she's very important. She made them in the field, and from what I've seen from the screenshots I saw, her stage also comes back, and I'm so happy because her stage, the green stage, the background from the old Melty Blood games, it's one of my favorite stages in the game. Especially the music, which is actually Shiki's theme, but it's where they both met. And I'm so happy that that's coming back. But, anyways, and that's why she's very important to the lore. She's just a crossover character. Well, I guess you could say crossover character, but she's a main character in Tsukihime, who is very important because she is what gave Shiki the glasses when he was very, very young. In terms of the game, in terms of the Melty Blood series, she was the secret boss in React. She was the one who created White Land using the powers of Wallachia. And that's how White Land was created, as like the opposite of Len, like the more outward vocal version of Len, because Len kind of suppresses a lot of her emotions. White Land is like the outward version, and Aoko was actually like the person behind the whole thing. So in that sense, she was kind of a secret villain, but not really. She's just kind of doing things on her own. So and that's kind of why I love this design of hers. This white shirt and jeans. A lot of people complain. I'll always use her as an example as a game with no drip. You know what? I'm gonna say this appearance is exactly why people love Aoko. This design clashes, like it intentionally clashes with her powers. She is one of the most powerful characters in like I think in the Nasuverse in general because of what she can do. She has she's 605th magician. She's one of the 5 like numbered amount of magics or something like that. She is extremely powerful in the Nasuverse, and she just wears a white t-shirt, and jeans and some khakis, like not khakis but like jeans, and it just shows like she's so powerful. She doesn't need to care about what she wears. She's just so casual. She's like, yeah, I'm powerful, but I'm gonna beat you up in my casuals. Like that's what makes her so good. That's what makes her stand out so much, and it fits. And the thing is, like a lot of people are saying, "Oh, this is not a fighting game design," but the point is that she's not a fighting game character. Like she wasn't originally a fighting game character. She was a visual novel character, and this design was to really showcase her personality. She's a very carefree character in Tsukihime. I think in Maho, in her own visual novel, she was more. I think she was kind of not as carefree. Like it's a different. I don't know if it's a very different version of her or not, but in Tsukihime, she is definitely a very carefree character, and her gameplay definitely shows that too. When you see her, like how she voice acts, how she moves around and stuff like that, she's very carefree. But anyways, enough about that. Well, I'll talk more about that later. Let's watch this gameplay, this preview, and see how she plays. Is she faithful to her? Is she faithful to her older version counterparts? Is she like her boss version of Miyako? Oh god, that'd be so scary if she was. She'd be utterly broken. Or is she completely redesigned? Is she based on another version, like, kind of like how Seifuku was, where she is completely based on a different version of, like, based on a full moon version of herself? Let's see. Oops. Apologies, I forgot to put the no regular speed from the last replay. Oh man, I love the stage. Look at that. But we can see the bat sitting in the background now. But her personality's still the same. Ooh, she got the slides. Sweet. Oh, she got the triple jump. Oh my god, that's what I'm going to mention. Oh, she got the uppercut kick too. Oh no, she's jagging. She got some Oh, okay. I've never seen that EX1 move. Oh, she's looking very much like herself. Oh, but her beam is a gun now. Oh, wow. Oh, her arc drive. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, I love it. She's got her arc drives. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I am actually even more excited for Aoko than Dead Apostle Noel. But it's not because I don't like Dead Apostle Noel. No, I like her too. But like, it's more because Aoko just invokes this nostalgia of just how she plays and stuff like that. And we're gonna go back and go over this preview game. This time I'll keep it at 0.25. But oh man, it's just so good to see her. Like, just seeing old characters come back in her HD selves just invokes this like special feeling compared to new characters. New characters cool, yeah, they come back and stuff like that. But old characters, it's just so good to see them like this. Yeah, God, I love it. She's just like herself. And her standing pose is very similar. She's kind of like that, but instead of looking away, because she's kind of cool where she just look away, just not to show her face much. She's actually looking towards you, but she still does a similar pose. That's just like you. Yeah, she's so carefree. So let's go into it. So what she does? Okay, so she's got the sweep, and that's a skill bonus. So that's from the old game. This was half circle. So is this game gonna bring back half circles? Because the problem with the old game, the other characters, all the characters, their movesets, they simplified a lot of moves. For example, Koma's, I think he had a lot of half circles for grabs. No, I think there were quarter circles too. I don't remember, but a lot of inputs got simplified. For example, Miyako's elbow became just quarter circle back instead of Shoryuken back. Much easier to input, stuff like that. I wonder if this is still half circle, this sweep kick. Yeah, 0.25. Because I know this was a half circle. Counter hit, which means you can follow up with I don't remember if that was 5B or 5A. I think it's 5A. Oh! What is that? Was that a... Okay. I think that's 5B. That's 5B, but instead of do okay, I think that's her 5B and into auto combo. Oh no, that's her auto combo. Never mind. So that's 5A auto combo into launcher. Oh my god. Okay, so I am kind of sad that her launcher is not her classic like 3C, which was the uppercut punch that she had. It was such an iconic move that she had. She was one of those few characters that had just a straight up launcher, but. You know, apparently this is actually a reference to what she does in the visual novel, in the visual novel, where she does the up kick against one of the monsters that she had to fight against. So this is apparently a reference. So you know what? I'll give him that. It is a reference, but I will miss her old. I'm kind of surprised that her launcher isn't like her classic, up punches. Now her launcher is very similar to what it was to actually Did Apostle Novels and stuff like that, but. It's still very much like what Aoko would do. This up kick. Oh god, her face, she's just so happy and carefree. Jump C, jump B, jump C. So she's got she's very much similar to C Aoko so far. But this is very important. She got jump B, jump C, and then she's got a triple jump. That's very important. So her air grab is different. So instead of just chucking you down, she actually does a spin before chucking you down. And I love it. She's like, hi. Oh my god, that's so good. I just love her personality. Aoko as a character, I just love. But one important thing is that she has. I'm surprised that they kept her her triple jump movement. And does that mean that when she's in Moondrive, she's going to have 4 jumps? Because remember, Moondrive gives you an additional air movements. So additional air dash and additional jump. So will she still have the exact same thing? I am very scared if she does, because oh my god, she's going to be crazy. But that's going to be something to definitely note. Because I thought it was going to be like Full Moon, because Full Moon, what she does is like it kind of gets rid of her, what was it? It gets rid of her triple jump. She becomes more of a standard Melty Blood character, but she also becomes much more straightforward because of it. Alright, so here's a very important thing. Her orbs are back. As a Miyako player, I hate this. I hate this thing so much. This is one of the reasons why Aoko is one of Miyako's worst matchups, because she can just put the orb, and she cannot, it's so hard for Miyako to do things, because even if Miyako can get rid of it with, jump C, that just makes it much more, your movement much more predictable for Aoko to just punish. So that is kind of why, that's also why orbs for Aoko was very powerful, because it just dominates neutral. It forces you to try to get rid of that, because if you don't get rid of it, you're probably going to get hit by this, because even if she gets hit, this will still hit you. But anyways, it looks to be proximity base. Wait, is it proximity base? Or was it activated by the laser? Oh, no. She put another one. Oh, God, she has it. She has so going back a bit, Aoko has 2 kinds of ways to put orbs. One is just putting in the orb in front of her, and then how long you hold it will determine how far it goes. The other way is this. And this one is important because if this is exactly what I think it is, this is the negative edge version. And that is scary because the negative edge version is one of the most powerful versions because she can hold it and activate it at any point. I think this one's the proximity based version, unless she negative edged it. So the thing to note about how her negative edge works in the old games, when you put down this kind of orb, it doesn't detonate until you let go. But however, you don't have to hold the same button you placed it with. As long as you're holding down any of the attack buttons, like A, B, or C, it will remain out there. So what you can do, especially if you're a stick player, what you would do is just hold all 3 buttons down and then you let go and press the buttons you need to press when you need to, but you can still hold all 3 buttons down. That's one way to do it. But as long as you're holding up any attack button, it will not detonate. So even though maybe you put it down with B, you can just switch it hold down A while B is still held down, let go B, but because A is still held down, this will still remain because you're holding an attack button. So that's one of the ways to get around it, is how she can still do full combos while this is still activated, while it wasn't still out there. So she has both. That's very, very powerful. Okay, so she has the overhead. This is a very powerful move as well. This used to be, I don't remember what the motion was for that, but it was a very good overhead move. Like, she would have a mix-up between the overhead and the sweep. And then she lets go, activates. It's either activates or it's, or maybe they kind of mix it the two, where instead of like putting the projectile down and going forward, it's either, it always stays in place, but then this one is still, like, whatever orb she put, like that one, is proximity, like, it's always proximity based. It will activate still when she's close to. Alright, so this is cool. She's got finger guns. She's got finger guns, and this is so sick. So, she used to have Beam, which was like one finger, she would just stick out and just be like a full screen beam kind of thing. Or, not a full screen. Well, it's full screen if you hold it, it becomes unblockable. But if you do a little one, it's like, it does reach pretty far. But I think maybe it got replaced by this. But it's so cool. It reminds me of Raisin from the Toho games, where she shoots you with finger guns too, but it's bullets, not. Well, I think it was also lasers, but it's mostly bullets. That's so cool, and it's not an auto combo, so it's a skill bonus. Oh no, it's not a skill bonus. Maybe it's a normal thing. Yeah, it's not a skill bonus, so it's a normal. Okay, so it's showing that you can get rid of the orbs like you could in the old games, where you just like get rid of it with a normal, but it has to be strong enough normal to do it. You can't do it just light. But it says right here, oh, okay, so she has a down laser. Okay, so I'm guessing that in the old games, this down laser would be by holding jump C. But it looks like now this down laser is a special. Because when she does it, she gets hit, it's a skill ball, so that means it's a special. So it's not the charge jump C. When you did charge jump C, it's a giant laser that hits downwards. Like, her kick would become a laser. So it's able to... Okay, so showing from that, she's able to activate Moon Drive. Oh, she still has a straight dash. So she has a straight forward dash too. Oh my god. They're adding two characters with straight forward dashes. But there's some people who don't like it. I kind of prefer it because it makes her seem faster going forward. Oh, that's so good. So she retains her momentum when she does the projectile. When she does the laser. That's so cool. 5C. Really cool kick. So, she gets an EX Edge. No reversal, but I don't remember this. Unless this is like similar to her... she had a special where she would put a laser down, like on the ground, or she would like kind of like go downwards, like reach downwards, and it'll do like a giant pillar, like laser, diagonal pillar laser upwards. It's very good for pressure, because I think it's plus and stuff like that. I wonder if this is the replacement now. So instead of like giant pillar that she pushes down, it does that instead. Still, very much what Aoko would do. So now this is interesting. This is very dangerous. So right here. Oh no. So in the old Melty Blood games, the orb actually detonates slowly. Like it detonates too slow that if you throw them towards an orb, they would not pop up like that, because they would just go through and then it would detonate after. So they would never like they would get hit, but they would they only get hit if like while they're still in the throw animation, while she's still grabbing them, then it will hit. But because she's still in the grab animation, they can't full combo from it. But now it's showing that you throw them to an orb and it detonates fast enough that you can combo from it. So you can set things like that. That sounds like Len, because Len could do that too with her mirror. Full Moon Len could do that with her Dorito lit mirrors. Alright, so showing that from regular. Okay, so this is her regular overhead kick into EX Laser, which does hard knockdown. That's so good. Okay, Clash. This is the Clash movie. So this is 5B, 5C, Moon Skill, overhead. She does the laser. So yeah, so it looks like she could charge it just like the old laser, where instead of pointing, it's like a gun. And it teleports, she blocks that. Oh, and she punishes. Oh, that's just mean. So it's not a class animation. This class animation is also showing that she's just straight up more powerful than Shiki canonically. And you can see she blocks the orb. She blocks it, but because the orb was still there, she gets punished by that. Oh, that is so dirty. And it does boost. Oh god, that Moon Skill laser is like an instant laser. That is a. Oh god, this is very similar to Roa's Moon Skill Lightning, which is just an easy like neutral skip button, like a neutral skip special. That is scary. Alright, so she does EX or Giant Orb, so she still has that too. and she goes from there into Arc Drive, and her Arc Drive is just like it was before. Oh god, and this is one of my most favorite Arc Drive because it just shows how powerful she is. 2 giant lasers, and then she jumps forward with a final kick that just destroys the entire stage. It's so good, so flashy. But you know what? I'm so happy to see Aoko. She is a classic character, and just see her back in this HD form. I am so happy to see this. You know, I completely forgot to hear the music. I gotta hear it a bit. Music is okay. This is more happy and stuff like that. That's kind of how it is. But now you can see here, available January 13th. So just like I mentioned in the Dead Apostle Noel gameplay video, like her not battle preview, her gameplay video. They're both going to be released January 13th, 2022. Very, very important. But there's something else I have to mention about this. It's very important, which I will bring up in a sec. So this is the image here I want to talk about. As you can see, as you can see here, this is from the tweet that they released. Both of these characters will actually be free to download. So there is a bit of like weird English going on. This is like literally just literal translation, but this doesn't mean you have to decide which is free. No. They actually confirmed both will be available to download for free with the character story, battle stage, everything. This is actually such a huge deal because we don't have to pay for these characters. We can enjoy them for free with the whatever updates that come with it. But I am just so happy to hear about this. I think the reason why I said free download decision is because they're saying it's their decision to make it free download. And that's what I mean. It doesn't mean like you have to choose one of the two. So I am so excited to try to like at least check them out on January 13th when they come out. Well, they're free, so I'm definitely getting them. That's for sure. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Both of these characters will be available. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think about both of these characters? Not just Aoko, but both of these characters. Are you excited for either of them? Are you excited for both of them? I'm excited for both of them. I like both of these characters. I am more than fine with, for Melty Blood, with their game, especially with the gameplay styles and stuff like that. I am just glad to see these two characters into the game. But yeah, that's my reaction to Aoko coming back. I know a lot of people are going to be happy about Aoko coming back, especially a lot of the old players, because she's a very popular old character, and she's someone that's highly requested to come back, and really happy to hear that. I already retweeted and liked it myself here, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Once again, Happy New Year's to all of you. I wish you guys the best of luck to 2022. Let's hope that everything goes better throughout 2022. I wish all of you the best of luck in everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.